All right, we're going to start with our notes for graphing linear inequality. So we're just doing one equation. It's an inequality, but I'm going to say one equation. We're only going to do one today, and then on Monday we'll do two, but you do them the same exact way, okay? So if you can get today, then you should be fine on Monday. And if you don't get today, you're going to practice it even more on Monday, okay? So your notes, this set of notes will last for 2 days, okay? You have two different quizzes, but your notes will last for 2 days. So 1 through 10 is all we're going to do. We're not doing all of these notes, just 1 through 10. And then it's really, really simple. So you work it just like solving or like graphing equations. So if we were to graph this line, how would we graph it on our coordinate plane? What do we got to do first though? Where we start. So start at 2. So this says start at 2. And then it says our rise over run is -1/4. So it says go down 1 and over 4. And then we're going to stop right there. So that's normal. That's stuff you already know, right? Is everybody good with that? All right, here's the difference. This little symbol right here makes it different. So here's what it means. If you have less than or greater than, it's actually going to be a dashed line. If you have less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, it's going to be a solid line. Okay, so if there is a line, draw a line. If there's not, do not. So the way that I do it, this one is just less than, so it's got to be dashed. Is I just connect the points kind of dashed up. You can do it and then erase it if you want to, but that just takes too long for me. So that's one new thing, is whether it's solid or dashed. The second new thing is we have to shade, because this is a range of values. Less than a number is a lot of answers, okay? So if we said less than 1, what are numbers that are less than 1? 0, keep going. -1, -2, everything that's less than 1, right? So this means that only those values work, but we need all of the values. So we need that range. So this will also tell you where to plug it in at. So if we look at this, look at 0, 0. It's not on the line, so I'm going to use it because it's the easiest. And I'm going to take this equation and I'm going to plug in 0, 0. And again, we can use 0, 0 because it's not on the line. It is not on the line. So if this graph went through 0, 0, you just pick a different point. What is -1/4 times 0? 0 plus 2 is 0 less than 2? So this is a true statement. So that means shade the side with 0, 0. So you're just going to take your pencil and shade the side of the line where 0, 0 is. That is it. So the two new things are whether it's solid or dashed, and then where to shade. You should know how to graph it. All right, so what's the next one say? How do I graph it to begin with? Start at 3. What is our rise over run? 3/1, perfect. So rise 3, run 1. I'll go the opposite way. Remember, this is a normal equation. That's how we graph it. But our new stuff is it solid or dashed? Look at your inequality. If it does not have a line, it is not equal to, it's going to be dashed. So this one is dashed. And again, I don't care how you dash it as long as I can see that it's dashed, okay? And then the last thing is, does this line go through 0, 0? No, so I can use that as my coordinate. Why do you think I'm using 0, 0? It's an easy coordinate to use and work with. If it's true, I shade the side with 0, 0. If it's false, I shade the other side. So what's 3 times 0 plus 3? Is 0 less than 3? Yes, so I shade the side with 0, 0. So again, true, shade side with 0, 0. Okay, everybody okay? Okay, number 3. Start at, I'm gonna write it down just so you guys can see it. Start at -3. What's our rise over run? 1 over 5. So start at -3, rise 1, run 5. Or go the opposite way. Is it solid or dashed? So again, as long as I can tell it's dashed, we're good to go. Can I use 0, 0? Yeah, the line does not touch 0, 0, so I may use it, okay? So we have 0 is less than 1/5 times 0 minus 3. What's 1/5 times 0? Minus 3. -3. Is 0 less than -3? So this is false. Don't shade 0, 0. So we're going to shade the other side. But y'all, that's it. So we're reviewing graphing. We're learning about solid or dashed. And then we're trying to figure out how to shade it. Monday will be exactly the same, except we will graph 2 of these lines on the same graph. That's it. So we're doing the same thing on Monday. Check this one out. Where do we start? What's my rise over run? -5 over 1. So start at -5. It says go down 5 and then over 1, but I can't do that because my graph doesn't let me. So I'm going to go up 5 and to the left 1. Same thing again, up 5 and to the left 1. Is it solid or dashed? So again, I don't care how you dash it, just as long as you can see that it's dashed. Does it go through 0, 0? No, so I can use that. 0 is greater than -5 times 0 minus 5. What is -5 times 0? -5 times 0. 0 minus 5. -5. Is 0 greater than -5? Yes. Yes. It's okay. Shade the side with 0, 0. So that's this side. That's it. 4 down, 6 to go. Guys, if you get stuck at any point, please let me know. Y'all are not really talking to me, so I don't know if you're messing up or not. All right, everybody good with this one? Move to number 5. What's this one tell you? Start at 1. And our rise over run is 3 over 1. So start at 1, rise 3, run 1. I can't go anymore. I can go off the graph if you want me to, but I can go down and to the left. Is it solid or dashed? We haven't got a solid yet, but we will in a few minutes. So it's dashed. Looks like that. Does it go through 0, 0? Nope. So we can use 0, 0. So 0 is greater than 3 times 0 plus 1. Again, I'm just plugging it back into the equation. What is 3 times 0 plus 1? Is 0 greater than 1? It's false, so we don't shade 0, 0. We shade the opposite side. That's it. Is everybody good? Number 6. How do I graph this? Do y'all remember how to graph these? Mm-hmm. So y equals a number is a horizontal line. Y equals a number is a horizontal line. Remember that x equals a number is a vertical line. The question is it solid or dashed? So it's a dashed horizontal at 4. So it looks like this. What is that sign? What is that inequality sign? Less than. If it's less than, do I shade above the line or below the line? Below. You can still plug in 0, 0, but we only have one coordinate. Our y coordinate would be 0. Is 0 less than 4? Yes. So we would shade 0, 0. Okay, so it's the same thing. It just looks a little bit different. All right, what's different about 7 and 8? Yeah, they start with x. They don't start with y, right? So what are my steps to solve for y? Move x. Divide y. Perfect. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to do it at the bottom. We have x plus 4y is less than 12. I'm going to move x. How do I move this x? Yes, subtract it. I bring down the 4y is less than negative x and a positive 12. How do I get y by itself? Divide by 4. Everything by 4. Watch your signs. Watch what it has. Y is less than. What's your slope? What's your number with x? Yeah, but what's the number? The whole number in front of x. What am I going to write right here? What's this say? 1 over 4. Thank you. Negative 1/4 x. What's 12 divided by 4? 3. So now I have it in y equals form. Where do I start? How do I move? Down 1 over 4. Or I can go up 1 the other way 4. Is it solid or dashed? Dashed. Can I use 0, 0? Yes. So I'm going to plug it in. 0 is less than negative 1/4 times 0 plus 3. What is negative 1/4 times 0? Plus 3. Is 0 less than 3? So we shade 0, 0, which is the bottom half of the line. Great job. Three more, guys. 3 more. All right. Number 8. We have x minus 4y is greater than or equal to negative 4. We're going to be careful on this one. There's one more thing you need to remember, and you've already done it this year. I just want you to remember. How do you solve for y? What's your first step? Move x. How do I move this x? Subtract it. Bring down your whole negative 4y. We have negative x and a negative 4. How do I solve? Divide by what? Negative 4. What happens when I divide an inequality by a negative number? I have to flip the inequality sign. Has everybody got it? So watch that. Flip inequality. When you multiply or divide, well, you can't even read that, by a negative. So we get y, we flip the inequality sign. A negative over negative makes a what? Positive 1/4 x. Negative 4 divided by negative 4 gives you positive 1. There's your line. Where does it start? 1. How does it move? Up 1/4. Or down 1, left 4. Is this one solid or dashed? Solid. Make sure that you understand that. So this is the first one we've had that's been solid. Can I use 0, 0? Yeah, as long as the line doesn't go through it, it's fine. As long as the line doesn't go through it. So I get 0 is less than or equal to 1/4 times 0 plus 1. What is 1/4 times 0 plus 1? Is 0 less than or equal to 1? So it's a yes, right? It's true. So we shade where 0, 0 is. That's it. So everybody okay? 2 more? All right, number 9, we have to solve it for y. We have 6x plus y is greater than or equal to negative 3. How do I solve? Move x. Subtract 6x. I get y is greater than or equal to a negative 6x minus 3. Do I need to do anything else? No, because it's already y equals. Where do I start? Negative 3. How do I move? Yeah. I can't go down 6 and over 1, so I'm actually going to have to go up 6 and to the left 1. Is it solid or dashed? And then does it go through 0, 0? No, so I can still use that. So 0 is greater than or equal to negative 6 times 0 minus 3. What is negative 6 times 0? Minus 3. Is 0 greater than or equal to negative 3? It is greater than, right? So this is true. So shade where 0, 0 is. That would be this side. Is everybody okay? You good? Okay. One more. What do I have to do to solve this one? Move x. How do I move it? Minus 7x. Make sure you bring down your whole negative 5y. Negative 7x minus 15. How do I solve? Since I divided by a negative, what do I have to do? Flip that sign. Negative over negative makes a positive 7/5 x. Negative 15 divided by negative 5 is positive 3. So what do I do? Start at 3. I can move up 7 and over 5, but I'll be off the graph. So I need to go down 7 and to the left 5. Is this one solid or dashed? Okay. Can I choose 0, 0? Yes. So plug it in. 0 is greater than or equal to 7/5 times 0 plus 3. 7/5 times 0 plus 3. Is 0 greater than or equal to 3? No. So don't shade 0, 0. So we would shade this side. Y'all, that's it. That's all you do. Any questions? All right, I'm gonna stop your share, stop recording.